every person you can know, and every place that you can go, and anything that you can show, you know they're nouns. A noun's a special kind of word. It's any name you ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing. Oh, I took a train to another state. The flora and the fauna that I saw were really great. But when I saw some bandits chasing the train, I was wishing I was back home again. I took a train to another state. Well, every person you can know, like a bandit or an engineer, and every place that you can go, like a state or a home, and anything that you can show, like animals and plants or a train, you know they're nouns. You know they're nouns. Oh, Mrs. Jones is a lady on Hudson Street. She sent her dog to bark at my brother and me. We gave her dog a big fat bone, and now he barks at Mrs. Jones. She's a lady who lives on Hudson Street. Well, every person you can know, Mrs. Jones, a lady or a brother, and every place that you can go, like a street or a corner, and anything that you can show, like a dog or a bone, you know they're nouns. You know they're nouns. Oh, I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty. My best friend was waiting there for me. He took an early ferry. We went for a walk on the island, you know, and in the middle of summer it started to snow, and I took a ferry to the Statue of Liberty. Well, every person you can know, like a friend or the captain of a ship, and every place that you can go, an island or a sea, and anything that you can show, like a statue, a ferry, or snow, you know they're nouns. You know they're nouns. Oh, I put a dime in the drugstore record machine. Oldie Goldie started playing, if you know what I mean. I heard Chubby Checker, he was doing the twist, and the Beatles and the Monkeys, it goes like this. I put a dime in the drugstore record machine. Well, every person you can know, the Beatles and the Monkeys, Chubby Checker, every place that you can go, like a neighborhood or a store, and anything that you can show, like a dime or a record machine, you know they're nouns. A noun's a special kind of word. It's any name you ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing.
Well, hello and welcome to OMG for today, and we're going to be talking about nouns today, and had a nice video to introduce our nouns.
The video, Mr. McGuire, really brought back some memories from when I was a kid.
I know, those were older whenever I was a kid. They were like reruns, but weren't they new when you were younger?
They were new, and it was exciting. As soon as we would get home from school, it would be on television, and so, I mean, that was the highlight of my day, to go watch the new.
And were those from like, did they invent those like in the 50s or something?
Well,
that was like World War II, post-World War II stuff?
I don't think it was that far back.
Oh, I just couldn't tell by the music. It seemed kind of old.
Well,
I'm not trying to say you're old.
You are saying I'm old, and you can just say it.
Am.
Just say it. That's okay.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm a lady. I'm not going to take offense.
You're old.
Okay. Jeez. You whippersnapper.
That's right. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's do before you get in trouble.
That's right. We don't want any emotions going on.
No.
All right. A noun is a word or word group that is used to name a person, a place, a thing, or an idea, and you can follow along there on your guided practice with that. So we know what a noun is, I feel like, already.
I feel like they know what a noun is, especially from those songs.
Yeah.
They're really beneficial, even though they're old. But a noun, like he said, is a person, and examples of persons would be Diana Chang, poet, police officer, and Cherokee.
Yeah. I don't know who Diana Chang is.
Me either.
Is that something from...
Sounds like a reporter.
Could be. Like Diane Sawyer or...
Yeah.
All right, places, examples of those are a living room, town, New South Wales, island. All those are examples of places that we can go, or places that are nouns.
Right. Things would be like sandwich, television, Father's Day, Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yeah. And then you have ideas, which is another one that didn't really mention in the video, but things that aren't tangible and aren't persons, places, or things, and they are things like fear, self-control, truth, sympathy, all nouns that are ideas.
Speaking of fear, now that you have said that I'm old,
I'm afraid my tires could be cut.
you better have some fear.
Some Vaseline under the handles of my
I'll get
door.
I'll get you. So, looking at an example on your guided practice, it says a volcano is a hole in the crust of the earth through which lava and gases may erupt. We want you to notice the underlined words.
Gases. Sorry. I held that in as long as I could. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a noun, believe it or not.
All those things are nouns.
Yeah, all nouns.
So all the underlined words, volcano, hole, crust, earth, lava, and that last one are all nouns.
All nouns. And so that's pretty much what our exercise is going to be today, is just to identify nouns.
Exactly.
So, do you want to read the directions?
Sure.
for
The
me?
directions on your guided practice are to underline each noun in the following sentences. So all you're doing is underlining all the nouns. You don't have to identify them as anything, just underline the noun.
Yeah.
So
Nice,
look at-
nice after last week's
Exactly.
activity.
Exactly.
So, number one, when a volcano erupted in the Sunday Strait of Indonesia, the whole world felt the effects. Let's go back and find our nouns. So we have volcano, one, Sunday Strait, two. Well, I guess that's one word. Sunday Strait of Indonesia
Yes, the
would
whole
be
thing
the
is a
whole
whole
noun, and then world, and I guess effects.
The effects, yeah.
Effects.
Effects.
Yeah.
All those
Think
things
about
are
that
nouns.
one.
Yeah. Person, places, things, and ideas.
And ideas.
Very good. If you look at number two, the noise from the eruption of Krakatoa. Put some hard ones on this one. Krakatoa could be heard at great distances. So if you go through the sentence, our nouns are noise, eruption, Krakatoa,
Yes.
yeah, and distances. All those are nouns.
Yeah. You've never heard of the volcano of Krakatoa?
Krakatoa, I have now.
Yeah. Maybe that's because, it was back in the
Back
70s
in the days,
when that
probably
was
erupted
yes.
in ancient history.
I do recall.
Oh.
Your elders do have valuable information.
Wisdom.
Number three. The force from the blast could be felt as far away as Hawaii. So here we have force, blast, felt. That would be action. I was thinking feelings, felt.
Yeah.
Scratch that one.
Feelings would be noun. Felt.
Felt's not a noun. It's a verb. And Hawaii.
Yeah. And those are our nouns.
Yeah.
All
That's
the
pretty
nouns.
simple.
So all you're doing is going and underlining the nouns in all of your skills practice. So go ahead and look at skills practice for today and underline all the nouns in the sentences, numbers 1 through 10. So that's it for today.
Yeah, but I'm still mad at you.
OMG.
OMG.